What is going on, bro? So, first off, I want to say that I know I've been absent from being consistent the past couple weeks with posting, and that is because our gym has moved locations. So they moved about 2 weeks ago, and then they finally just got up and running the key fob access for 24 hours yesterday. So this is the first official day back in the gym, and it's not like I took off 2 weeks because we were going back to our old gym, Amp Fitness, because we kept our memberships there for kind of just in case reasons, but mostly because I liked going there to use the sauna. So yeah, we're back in the new gym. Got quads today, and so it's been a couple weeks, so you've missed some things. The cut is going really well. End of week 4 now, I think this is. I'm already down about 5 pounds. So, slow and steady. Cardio, it's been moderate, about 4 times a week for roughly 20 minutes. And then on my quad days, I've switched, so I'm not doing hamstring curls at all now, and I'm starting off with leg extensions to try and pre-exhaust the quads going into some heavy squats. The other thing I've been doing a little bit differently, because our old gym where we've been going the past 2 weeks, they don't have nowhere near the same amount of equipment or the same types of equipment. So I've been having to use the hack squat for the last couple weeks. And I think I might continue that at least today, see how this hack squat compares to the one that I've been using, because the one at the other gym has been absolutely roasting my quads. So I'm gonna see if I can get the same effect on this one here. Alright, that's gonna be time for this set, so we're gonna go ahead and go into this last set. Alright, so getting ready to move into set number 2 on the hack squats. Started with a warm-up set just to make sure everything was nice and loose. I wasn't loading the weight too heavy because I haven't used this in a while. First set was pretty good, I thought. So at first I actually loaded up more weight than I knew I'd be able to get the reps I wanted. So 4 plates, did 1 or 2 reps, and I was like, no, this is gonna be too heavy for trying to maintain 8 to 12 reps. So took a plate off. First set was 10 reps. We'll see if I can't get another 10 on this second set. I will say this though, compared to the hack squat machine that I was using at the other gym, I don't feel like this one loads the quads in the same way. And if anything, this one feels a little bit more, I'd say knee heavy, kind of harsh on the knee joints. I don't know if it's because I haven't found a good foot position, or just the angles of everything on this machine compared to the other one, because the other one, you know, I could messed around with a couple different foot positions and never once had a problem where I felt it loading too much in the knee joint. So with this one, I guess I just gotta kind of play around with it. That one was nowhere near as bad as far as loading up on the knees. I think if I can keep that foot position just slightly higher on the foot pad, then I should be good. I've got one more set to go, and then I believe after these, going into doing some hips. All right. You can go ahead and get into this last set. Go do some hips. Just finished up set number one, and it took me a little minute to figure out where they've moved everything around. In the hip machine, they've placed all the way over in this dark ass little corner, which is all right. It's not like it needed to be out in the open anyways, so I'm good with it. Now if they had put like a couple mirrors up against this wall, like on the far wall over there with the dumbbells, that wouldn't have been too bad. Reflect a little bit of the light and not make it feel as dark in this corner. Anyways, we're doing 2 sets here. Just finished up with the first one. I gotta decide whether or not I want to increase the weight, which that set didn't feel too bad. I think I can get away with another 10 pounds-ish, because according to my log, I did do 120 last week, but again, that's on a different hip machine, so of course it's gonna load differently. But let's go ahead, throw it on there anyways. Let's see what I can get for this set. just shy of 15. So I definitely think that I could have gone up even a little bit more than that and still been around 10 to 12 reps. We've got calf raises left, and then I'm debating on whether or not I want to do split squats afterwards, because I've been trying to do those on both, or if not at least one of my leg days, depending on how I'm feeling throughout the workout, basically. And it's only 2 sets, but now those are reserved for the end, where everything is pretty much just destroyed at that point. So that's why it's been kind of a see how I feel type of movement, and then go from there, but at least once a week. Let's finish up set number 1, and we're getting ready to move into set number 2 in about 20 seconds or so. Didn't feel bad. Definitely, I'd say I missed this, because the other gym, like, yeah, they've got other options. They've got standing, a couple of standing calf raise machines, and then obviously the leg presses there are a little bit different, kind of similar to this, to where you could do calf raises with those. I'm trying to think. I don't know that they've got a seated calf raise machine. When I used to go to LA, they had a seated calf raise machine, and that's basically the only thing that I used. And then switched over to standing, liked those quite a bit better than seated, and now I find that I like this thing even more than both. So I definitely went over, but it's all right. Let's get into set number 2. That was good. Goal is between 12 and 15 reps. So, right on the money with those. Let's go ahead. Now I got this last set. That'll do it. That'll do it. I don't think I'm doing split squats today. So, this one was definitely a bit of a change of pace. Definitely a little more awkward than usual. That being said, you made it to the end. I do appreciate you. And we will be starting next week back to hopefully regular scheduled workouts and of course filming. That being said, take care guys, and I'll see you in the next one.